Hey guys, Christo Garcia, My Swing Evolution. Today's March 11th and it's my 51st birthday. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Where does the time go? But I'll tell you, I am having a lot of fun. I'm hitting the ball great off the tee. I'm not putting so well. Yeah, I am a really good ball striker right now. I'm just feeling it so great. And one of the things I've been doing is, for the first time in years, I'm starting to work the ball from right to left off the tee box. So real quick before we get started, I wanted to mention that the next MSE Intensive is March 21st and 22nd here in Pasadena. You can hit me up, Christo, at myswingevolution.com if you'd like to come on down. And the Italy trip, because of the coronavirus, we're trying to reschedule for maybe September or October. So you can also reach me if you're interested in that. But at any rate, I hope everybody's happy and healthy out there. I am. And yeah, I want to talk about drawing the golf ball. So for years, I've pretty much just played a fade off of the tee because it's a little bit easier to control. But since my shoulder plane is a little bit better now and the work that I'm doing with my swing recently, I've been able to do the simplest adjustment to be able to draw the ball off the tee when I need to. And it's pretty exciting, actually. I'm having a lot of fun on some tricky holes, being able to work the ball right to left for the first time really in years. I'd always felt like the drivers today, that they cut a little easier than they do draw, and I don't feel that way anymore. I think it was maybe just my swing. But one of the things I'd like to talk about is I set up with my right foot pulled back off of the line, which gives me a little bit more of an inside path to start with. Now, my normal grip usually gives me a straight ball to a slight fade, but what I do when I want to turn the ball over is I just strengthen my grip a little bit. Now, Jack Nicklaus had advice for hitting a draw, and what he would say is, I just close the face a little bit. Well, what that is strengthening your grip a little bit. It's the same thing. So one of the things that I try and do is I want to make sure that my path is good. That's the key. So I tend to have a little bit of an inside out path, and so a draw is a little bit easier for me. It's tricky if you have an over the top golf swing. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to suggest is to help get the club more to the inside, to have it drop and slot to the inside, is try and work through your legs. Keep your knees soft, break them towards the target. If you keep your knees totally stiff, it's really easy to go outside in. But if you kind of feel like you're working from the ground up, throwing your knees towards the target, that'll do a lot to get the club to slot and come in from the inside out a little bit. So if you add that to a slightly stronger grip, you should be able to turn the ball over without too much trouble. Now, the last piece of advice I'm going to give you to be able to self-analyze your golf swing is remember the phrase, the face sends it, the path bends it. So 85% of a shot's direction comes from the face angle at impact. Now, this last round of golf, there were several holes where I wanted to hit a draw off the tee box. So let's take a look at a quick little montage of these golf swings, and then we'll break some of them down.
Oh, that's all over it. Hole in one. Hole in one.
Hole in one.
Get in there. Nice shot.
Nice. Beautiful.
Okay, guys, now this is the monster hole that is a par 4 that you have to curve it around the dog leg to the left unless you're going to be in that bunker out to the right or behind those trees. So I've been out there before. You don't want to be there if you can avoid it. And the only answer is you have to hit a draw off the tee. Otherwise, you're going to have like 230 yards into the green. So you have to pound it and you have to, commit to turning the ball over. So what I'm trying to do here is aim straight down the middle of the fairway in between the trees and the bunker. And hopefully, if I hit this right and swing properly, the ball's going to make a left turn at Albuquerque. So that's exactly what happened. There's, it's rare that a shot comes off as perfectly as that one did. That just felt so good. So let's look at this one in slow motion right here. Now, as I talked about, the face sends it, the path bends it. I want the face to be aimed at impact right where it is right now, which is right down the middle of the fairway. Now, my slight inside-out path is hopefully going to put a little bit of spin on the ball, so it's going to want to curve left around the corner. Okay, so we can see where the club face is aimed. I've got my right foot pulled back, and you can see that my hands, I've got them slightly stronger. I say it's a quarter of a turn, but really I'd say it's about an eighth of a turn around the grip, because a quarter of a turn would be 90 degrees. So I split that. It's about an eighth of a revolution stronger. And I'm just going to try and put the club in orbit and not swing to try and hit the ball, just the ball gets in the way of the club face. The game is such a joy when it all comes together. So remember, guys, the next MSE Intensive is coming up March 21st and 22nd. Hit me up, Christo at myswingevolution.com if you'd like to join. Hit them long and hit them straight. And remember, if you like this content, please click subscribe, hit a like, or you can even hit the bell for notifications as new videos come out. So I hope you hit them long and hit them straight. Hi, I'm Christo Garcia, the founder of My Swing Evolution. A few years back, I picked up Ben Hogan's 5 Lessons book because I wanted to improve my golf game. Well, my golfing dreams came true. Today I'm sponsored by the Ben Hogan Golf Company. I've shot under par many times, and I even had the chance to play Ben Hogan in a Golf Channel special. So in this series, I'm going to take you through the most important lessons that I learned from Ben Hogan's famous book.